video is sponsored by Royalty Hair Care. Introduce yourself to luxury with our 5-part Mega Growth System, consisting of our shampoo and conditioner set, foaming wrap mousse, edge control, and our best-selling stimulating growth oil. The link is in the bio. Welcome back, Royals, to another amazing video with your girl, Travina of the House of Royalty. Guys, I have some amazing things to share. Another shopping haul for an amazing upcoming affair. So I'm going to go ahead and preface this and say that it's probably going to be 2 amazing videos. Just looking at all the things I've accumulated for the upcoming events, I'm pretty certain it's going to be 2. So go ahead and grab yourself a beverage of choice. I am sipping on a blackberry citrus with zinc tea by Bigelow, and then it's in my favorite mug of the moment, and it's this beautiful bold detailed mug. I absolutely love it. My only regret is that I didn't grab 2. I only got 1 because I thought this was just be one of my self-care evening or wind down evening little tools, and it is absolutely amazing, so fabulous, fitting for the House of Royalty. So I'm going to go ahead and get a sip and then we'll dive right in. Okay. All right, guys. So today we're going to be sharing some things from a number of stores. We have, I'm going to say, $1 and something tree because it's not Dollar Tree anymore. We have items from Hobby Lobby, Kirkland's, Bath and Body Works, some beautiful gifts from you all, and a few little essentials that I picked up along the way. So first up, guys, is Dollar Tree. So from Dollar Tree, guys, let me just say this. Never go into any store that sells food hungry. I went to Dollar Tree for a couple of items. I came out $50 later. Yes, I know. And had everything but what I went in there for. But we're gonna fix that. We're gonna go in there with a little bit more self-control next time and a nice little meal beforehand. So one thing I pick up, guys, I always love to get these. I said, I guess I'm turning into that lady. But these are that hard candy, that cinnamon flavored hard candy. My mother was an absolute fanatic about anything cinnamon. She used to order these cinnamon suckers all the time, and I see them from time to time in Hobby Lobby. Whenever I'm there, I grab them. But I got these. They're by Coastal Bay, and they are fat-free, which kind of helped me with my little guilty pleasures. So I just grabbed a couple of bags of those. I've already dived into this one, but I just love getting these. And if you think about it, it reminds me of being a little girl at church, and you can always rely on a good church mother or an usher to have a mint or cinnamon or something in their purse. And I have taken one bag and just sporadically placed some of them in each handbag. So whenever I switch out my bag, because I'm infamous for switching them out according to outfits. I know it's extra, but that's just who I am, okay? So don't judge me, judge, you know the rest. Anywho, I have already sprinkled a little of the cinnamon candies in each purse, so I am officially that lady, but I ain't mad about it. It's a blessing to age. So if I'm going to age, that's what embody the whole emphasis of it, and have my little candy bag for moi and for the babies when I see them. So also from Dollar Tree, guys, I picked up just some standard the little creamy milk and honey spa soap. I like to use these for my guest bathrooms, just to refill my dispensers, because I'm not necessarily one that buys the cute little bottles of soap dispensers. I just pour it in whatever decorative dispenser I have in at the time, and I just really love the way this one smells and feels. And from the Dollar Tree, 32 ounces, $1.25, because this is still $1.25, y'all. Did y'all know that Dollar Tree has gone up on some of their items? They are now, some items in there are $1.50, some $1.75. They always had gone up to like the $3 and the $5 items, but now they're just kind of inching that little price on up. But I guess everything is inflating, right? So it is what it is. Next, guys, I picked up some items for an upcoming tablescape design that I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to show you the colors and let you guess what this tablescape is going to be about. You see the colors of the motherland. The red, yellow, black, and green are infamous for Juneteenth, guys. I'm going to create a look that I have been working on creating for about 3 or 4 years now. I have some cute little pieces I picked up from the Dollar Tree a couple of seasons ago, and I thought they would have more this year, but surprisingly they didn't have any Juneteenth, at least not in my store. I didn't see any Juneteenth decor for the season. So I'm going to use what I have and couple it with these things. I have a cute little idea in my head, so we're going to see if that comes to life. So I got those, and it's a pack of 30 of the luncheon napkins, and it was $1.25. Also, guys, I'm gonna try my hand at gardening. I picked up from the $1.25. They had 4 for $1.25, and I got the iceberg lettuce. I thought I was getting the leafy green lettuce, but this looks leafy green, so we'll see how it comes out. I got 2 of the lettuces. I picked up 2 of the cucumbers. I picked up 2 carrots, and I picked up 2 tomatoes. So we're gonna see how this goes. Now, I should really be ashamed of myself because I come from a family, I mean literally a family of gardeners. So much so that my grandparents gardened to the level of people from the neighborhood coming around to purchase from them. They had every vegetable that you could think of in our garden, and that's how they earned part of their living, was through gardening. And then of course my mother and my father were avid gardeners, had a beautiful garden. Every year, whatever I wanted, I just took advantage of the fact that mom and daddy would have it. So I never got into the gardening that like I should have, and that all of that knowledge and wisdom was right at my disposal. But they say you don't miss your water till the well runs dry. Well, I'm missing it because now I've been on TikTok and getting just some tips on how to do like the container gardening, which is what I want to do because we have little critters, little friends running around in our backyard. So I didn't want a chance planting it in the actual yard and they come and eating up my little crops. So I'm gonna share with you some items from Amazon that I'm gonna use to do my container gardening with. But I'm excited about that just to see how things turn out, and if they go well, this will be a continuation. So also from Dollar Tree, guys, I picked these items up. Now I picked up some foam. I think the last shopping haul I shared some floral foam with you guys, but for the project that I have in mind for an event, which is the cutest little idea, especially for the theme. You guys know that for my 50th, I'm doing the boots and bling theme, and I was on Pinterest and I saw something, and of course I'm going to try to tweak it and make it my own. So I thought, how cute would that be if I added a more glamorous type of look to this otherwise country theme. So I needed some taller foam to create that look, or to give me the vision that I'm going for. So instead of getting the ones that are like maybe 4 inches or 5 inches in width, I went ahead and picked up these that are 7.8 or maybe might as well say 8 inches in length, and we're going to use them to create as a base for the beautiful centerpiece I'll be creating for that event. So I cannot wait to share that with you guys. Then we're going to move over now to where we're going. We're going to come with what I'm going to call this next phase, candle craze. So for candle craze, guys, I have been on this quest. I think I've shared it with you guys in a previous video. I've been on this quest to find a Black-owned, preferably local candle maker. And I did find that, but only after I had went on some scavenger hunts to kind of source out some other resources for candles. I am a wax girl through and through, and since I have discovered the candle warmers or the candle lamps, I am now delving back into the world of candles. I wasn't a candle girl because candles always gave me a headache. It didn't matter what kind I purchased was, whether it was soy or whatever the base of it was. Whenever I would light them, it would just give me the biggest headache, no matter what brand, no matter how expensive. I just always got a headache. So I just stuck with the waxes, and I always felt like with the waxes they were more potent, and I will share with you later on how my theory was actually true when I met the young lady of the Black-owned candle company. But first up, guys, before I did any of that, I was trying my hand at Bath and Body Works. I have one. I picked up a candle for the Bridgerton, that was part of the Bridgerton collaboration with Bath and Body Works, and it smelled amazing. It was called the Diamond of the Season. Loved it. Put it in the warmer, and every time someone came to my home, I just got the most ultimate compliments. They just like, your house just smells like luxury. It smells so inviting, and all of the things. And that's what you want to hear when someone enters your home. I love to give them visual interest, but I think a scent really sets a mood along with the spirit that's in the house. But I am big on my house smelling a certain way when people enter. And so I was on a hunt trying to find that candle, searched it, I cannot find any more. And it doesn't have the notes on the candle, surprisingly, or maybe I'm not looking in the right place. I was trying to find the notes to get a similar scent, but anywho, didn't do that. So Bath and Body Works ran at the time I think it was 40% off, and so my daughter, she's a big Bath and Body Works fanatic, and she kind of guided me through a couple. Now one of them was just a signature to me, that's the only scent that I love, that I felt like gave a nice throw, and I'll share that one with you. But this is a new one, and it's the Strawberry Pound Cake. Now this is what gets me. In this jar, it smells amazing, but when I light it or when I put it under the warmer, have I tried this one? I don't think I've tried this one, but it doesn't give me that throw. Maybe it needs to be in a smaller setting. I don't know. But I went ahead and I did get this one. It was 40% off. That really does smell amazing. So I'm not going to knock it. It smells amazing. This one is giving me very much so spring summer vibes. It is the mango, the pineapple mango. Really does smell good. And I kind of I didn't light it. I'm saying light it, but I put it on the warmer just to kind of see what the throw will be there. I have them in my entryway because I want you to have that burst of a fragrance when you come in the house. And this one was nice. It gave me very much so spring summer vibes, and so does the Strawberry Pound Cake. Now this one is like I said, the only scent that I knew to be tried and true in terms of throwing and giving me a nice aroma throughout the house, and that is the Black Cherry Merlot. They had it in a hot pink jar, but they were out of stock in my area. And this one I have been burning. And the beauty of those wax warmers, if you look in there, it looks like it hasn't been burnt or used at all, but I've actually been placing it on the warmer, and the warmer just melts the wax, but it doesn't burn it down. So it extends the life of your candles, which is why I like it so much. And now that I'm sniffing it, I may just be immune to it. I don't smell it as strong as I smelled when I first started putting it on the warmer, but I still love it nonetheless. So I got those three, okay? And then I was out, and I think I shared this with you guys. I was out at Kirkland's. Well, I went to see if Joann had anything left, baby. When I got to Joann, baby, it was bare. The cupboards were bare. They had stripped that store down. The only thing left in there were the stands that things used to be. So that store is no more in my area, and I'm sad to see Joann go, but it's gone. So I moved on over to Kirkland's just to kind of fill them out and see what they had. And I picked up a couple of floors. I don't know if I shared them with you guys. If I did, I'll share them here in a little bit. But they had a sale on their candles, which I didn't know that they had this many candles, or maybe they have extended their candle collection. Y'all let me know. But I picked up their Maui pineapple. You guys, can you tell that I'm a pineapple girl? And this one smells really, really good. And I've been putting this on the warmer as well. And it does give me that nice springy vibe. It's just not as bold or as potent as I like. So I picked it up in the waxes because I feel, again, that the waxes hold more or carry more potency in terms of the fragrance. And they smell so good. And this one is really, really good. I like this, and I'll probably use them in the bathrooms. And then there was another scent that really caught my eye, and it's called Just Peachy. These were on sale for $1.99. And then the candles there were, I think they were half off, so it was $6.50. Because they're originally $12.99. And they are literally the same size as the Bath and Body Works candles. So I do like it, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be I can't tell you that it'll be a rebuy, but it does smell good. But this peachy one smells oh so peachy, and it gives me definite spring and summer vibes. So I got those. And then just the other day, my love and I were out on our little day, and I had to go and do some research and source out or scope out an area I've been solicited to do a commercial event job. And so I needed to go out there and just kind of scale out the place, scope out the place to see how big of a pavilion it was and things like that. And so to my surprise, when we rode out there, they were having a what do they call it, a vendor fest. So it was just like tons and tons of vendors out there, and I just happened to stumble up on a couple of them, and I'm going to share them with you. And one of them was, since we're on the candle subject, a candle maker. Beautiful young lady. She makes all of her candles by hand, and I will of course share her information in the description box. And the name of her company is Precious. Is it Precious Flames? Yes, Precious Flame Candle Company. And I will link all of her information, of course, in the description box. But these candles smell amazing. She was so knowledgeable on candles, and she kind of touched all of the points that I had concerns with. The base of her candles are organic. They are coconut based, and then she gave another base, but she pointed out the fact that, you know, people get headaches from the candles, and she gave the reason why, and I thought that was really impressive. And then she also shed a light on the way that the power of the throw of a candle. And she said the reason why some candles are confined into a scent, or they don't throw as far, is because of the containers that they're made in. Certain materials give a further throw. So if it's a glass container, you're gonna get, you know, more throw out of it. If it's a tin container, it's more confined. And she gave another now, maybe a stone container. So she was really knowledgeable in that. But what she said that really registered with me was that, because I told her that I was more of a wax girl, and she said that means you probably like a more bolder fragrance in your home. And I said I do. And so she said that is because when you buy the candles or the wax melts, there is nothing containing the aroma, so they have full volume of throw in the house. And I said that makes so much sense. And so she just kind of, you know, that impressed me that she was knowledgeable on it, and she gave the who, what, when, where, and how as to why she does what she does. And that always impresses me when you deal with I like a more hands-on. Being an entrepreneur, I'm very hands-on with my products. I'm very hands-on with the salon. Anything that I do, I'm really hands-on, and I try to be as knowledgeable as I can be to give that information to my clients. So when I meet someone that's like that, it really registers to me. And so she was just really, really sweet. I loved her energy, loved her spirit. And so I purchased quite a bit from her because I thought this is going to work. And they just so potent. So she has a fragrance called Sunset Over Melrose. And she doesn't have, well, she told me the notes, and if you go on her website, you can see the notes, but it smells so good. And this one really reminds me of that Diamond of the Season one that I was on the hunt for, which is why I purchased it as in the wax melts. And if I love it, she has like, you know, different sizes of candles that you can purchase for in that same scent, and she'll even do custom scents for you. So I thought that was really impressive. So I think there was a sale. There was $6. No, there was $7.50, and if you buy 3, you got 1 free. So I was like, I can support. And so then there was another one called Terra Nova, and this one is really masculine. And I got this for the man cave, of course, for my loves area. And I like, for some reason, having masculine scents in my bedroom and my bathroom. I don't know why, but I love having a masculine scent in there. And so I got these, and it's in his favorite color. So he, of course, he helped to pick out some of these, so he picked that one. But we were in agreement. And then this one, Whipped Limoncello, is very, very spring and summer. It has pineapple in it, again with that pineapple love, but it smells so good, y'all. This one even kind of smells like a citrusy perfume, and I love that. And this one is called Butter and Gold, and it smells like birthday cake. Literally, it smells so good. So this will probably be like a kitchen fragrance. So I loved all of them. And then the candle that I purchased from her was, I just tried the one. She told me just to try one and to see how I like it. Her candles are this one is black. It has, well, this one has the notes on. This one is called Fizz and Flourish, y'all. Ooh, it smells so good. And I love, like, look at the packaging. Like, she has like the little lid on there, and it gives you the notes. This one, it says love at first light, remove before lighting candle. Oh, that fragrance just, oh, it smells so good. And it is a wood wick, so you'll get that little crackling sound in it. I'm so ready to light this one, but I was trying to save it for you guys. It's a soy wax. It does say that. I thought it said that. It's a soy wax. It has black currant, green pear, raspberry, prosecco. The middle notes are lemon zest, jasmine, and buttercream. The bottom notes are vanilla, sugar, cookie, musk, and caramel, y'all. This candle. And then another thing I liked about it, now this was the only one that she had made up, and it's in this red jar. I wasn't particularly fond of the red jar, but she did state to me that if I liked it, that I could get a custom order and put it in another jar color of my choice, whether it was clear. She has some pretty amber ones. She has some that had like a chocolate undertone to them, so I could choose the vessel that I wanted my candle placed in. But this was the only color that she had this particular candle in, and it just smells so good, y'all. It really does. And so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to support another minority-owned business, a woman-owned business. So I am here for it. And if you guys are interested, she has a website. Again, I will leave all of her information on the in the description box for you guys to check it out. But as you can see, I kind of went in on the candles because I'm a camper girl now. I'm a camper girl thanks to the warmers. So now we're going to go on to, oh, no. Hold on. Before I leave this spot, again, it was a vendor's fest. And so another young lady, I just like supporting us, and I like supporting any entrepreneur, because I know the discipline and the sacrifice that it takes to run your own business. But this young lady, she had a lot of inspirational pieces. She had this camouflage cap that I thought was so cute. It says thankful and blessed, and I have these cute camouflage little cargo pants or cargo shorts, and I'm thinking it's gonna be super cute with that, so I'm gonna rock that with that. Okay, and then this one I just could not, it was hard to choose, but I went ahead and went with this one because I love the color. This peachy color is perfect for summer and spring, and it says fearfully and wonderfully made. All the others had the actual, well, like the scripture that the saying was made from, but this color just caught my eye, so I got this to support, and it wasn't expensive at all. I think I got both items for $20 or $25, so I love supporting us. And so it was just a really cute little outing, just to spend a day with my love and just out scavenging around, just seeing what I could see. So that is all I picked up from that vendor fest. And then the last thing I'm going to share before getting into, what is it? Oh no, I got some Hobby Lobby and a little bit of Amazon, and then I'm going to share some things I got gifted from you guys. So I went to Mac, and oh, I'm sorry, where are my manners? I hope you guys had an amazing Mother's Day, because that's what led me to that thought that led me to this. Mother's Day was amazing for me. Let me stop. Mother's Day was amazing for me, and for those that didn't see my community post, happy belated Mother's Day. I'm filming this the day after, and just kind of basking in the joy and the peace of that day. I had a wonderful Mother's Day. My love took me out the Saturday before because I didn't really want to get in the crowd on Mother's Day, because I knew those restaurants would be so crowded. Hold on. And I didn't want that for me. I wanted to just be chilling and relaxing. It was a moo kind of day, so much like today. And my daughter surprised me with an early Mother's Day gift. She took me to see one of my all-time favorite artists, which is Mary J. Blige. We went to see Mary, and Mary, honey, Mary J was Mary J, and okay, it was one of the best concerts I've ever been to in my life. She had Mario, she had Neo, and then she came out. And honestly, Mary could have put on the show all by her lonesome. The girl did her thing. As a young folks say, she did her thug thizzle, and I was here for it. I was so excited. We danced and sang every song, so much so that Sunday, which was Resurrection Sunday, I didn't have a voice, and I got my daughter's money's worth. So I said, we had amazing seats. We were literally 2 seats from the stage. We were on the 4th row, 2 seats over from the stage. It was just so good. It's a wonderful experience. So I wasn't expecting anything on Mother's Day per se. And so then she sent me a text like middle of the mid-week of leading up to Mother's Day, and she said, I'm still waiting on your list of Mother's Day. And I thought, well, you told me that the concert was my gift, so I wasn't really pressing to do or to send her anything. But of course, you don't have to ask me twice, honey. So when she did, I sent her my little request. It's always going to be some perfumes or a handbag or something on the list. And she got me a perfume that is on the way, so I'll share that later. And then she said, what are you going to do today? I said, well, I really could just order me some crab legs and come home and just chill. And she was like, I know my mama. And so she had already talked to my love, and she told her that she was going to have me some crab legs DoorDash to the house. And so she did that. So I got to just sit at home in my moo-moo, sip on my tea, eat my crab legs, binge watch some of my favorite movies, and just enjoy that day. So that was an amazing Mother's Day. I hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day. I made it a point not to get in my feelings, because this is my second Mother's Day without my mother's physical presence, and so of course it's difficult. But I woke up that morning and I said, you can choose to sit in sorrow, or you can sit in gratitude and just thank God for the moments you did have with her. So I thought about all the good times we shared, all the laughs we shared, looked at pictures that brought me joy, and just, reflected on that, thinking about her, my grandmother, and just the lineage. And so I felt good about that. And so it made it a little easier. I'm not going to say I didn't have any sad moments, because I would be lying if I said that, but it made me get through the day without shedding tears. So I was thankful for that. And what else did I do on Mother's Day? I think that was pretty much it. And just chilled and vibed out, because I knew that the following days we were going to be like running full speed ahead. I have a 50th birthday party of a classmate, also a cousin, that I'll be styling for. It's a masculine party, so I'm excited about that. I'll probably take you guys along for that. And then There's going to be a homegoing celebration for my best friend's grandmother passed away, so we'll be there for that. There'll be a lot going on. Our youngest daughter is graduating high school this week, so it's just a lot going on this week. So we're prepping for events, we're prepping for graduation, we're prepping for homegoing celebration, and I just knew that I needed to take that Mother's Day and just do nothing. And to me, sometimes can be the best form of self-care. So that is what I did. So all of that led me to say, there was some amazing sales going on for the weekend of we leading up to Mother's Day, and one of them being MAC. I talked to my other BFF, Miss Shawn. Hey, Shani. Hey, Sissy Pooh. She's always watching. And we were talking about just little things because we like, same things. And so I told her I was on a hunt for some lipsticks, or I needed to re-up on my lipsticks. And so as soon as they dropped their sale, she let me know. And so MAC had was it a 30% off? 30 or 40% off, because the prices were really good on the lipsticks. So let me see, some of them rang up at $17, some of them rang up at $16. I don't know what made one be the other price, I don't know, but at any rate, honey, your sister was glad to get it. Okay, so I picked up my staple MAC colors, and I picked up a couple of new ones. I am a Ruby Woo girl through and through. I love a good MAC matte lipstick, so I picked up a fresh tube of Ruby Woo. I picked up a fresh tube of Everybody's Heroine, one of my faves. I mixed this with the NYX Shocking Pink, and I get so many compliments from this. One of the most complimented combinations that I do. I absolutely love that, and I get tons of compliments on the Ruby Woo. And so I wanted a pretty chocolate color, and they had one called the Antique Velvet. It's also a matte, so I got that one. And then this one I had heard of before, but I never tried it, and it was so pretty on, and it's called Flat Out Fabulous. So I picked those up. So to get MAC lipsticks at 30-40% off, amazing deal. So that was all of the girly things that I got for the Mother's Day weekend. So now we're going to go to the next store. Y'all, this is so good. So good. I just got a text. Thank God for Walmart delivery. They are a few minutes away. But I'm going to get into the final things, guys, and I'm going to close this out because I don't want this to be another hour and something long shopping haul, because the last one was really long. I don't want to do that to y'all this time. So all of my boots and bling things, with the exception of these flowers, I'm going to make that a separate haul. Y'all don't want to miss that. It's amazing. Some good stuff in there, sis. Some good stuff. So first up, guys, I have already shared my Mother's Day tablescape inspiration with you guys, and the florals that I'm about to share with you were featured in those. And then I recently picked up a few more pieces because it's going to tie in with my birthday theme. And so the first ones I got, guys, for the second Mother's Day tablescape I did were these beautiful teal and aqua little floral bush from Hobby Lobby. I got them at 40% off. Now remember, I have some of these already. I just need to add a few more because I wanted a nice grand centerpiece. If y'all haven't seen the tablescape, do yourself a favor and go back and watch that tablescape styling. It's absolutely amazing. It's the bow theme, and this was my accent color, of course. But these used to be $9.99 for the little bushes. I have tons of them in peach. I would buy them a lot for wedding centerpieces and different things like that. They have gone up to, I think they're now $15.99, and then you get them at half off. But I couldn't resist. I had to get them because I knew they'd be perfect with the centerpiece. I think I took you guys along. We did a little shopping, and I was matching them up with the florals that I had. So I just had to pick them on up. And so then also I picked these beauties up. I have tons of them in the peach color, and I knew that I needed to just add something grand and overscale to that tablescape or that centerpiece, and it was so perfect. These were $8.99 at 40% off, and they only had 4, so I picked up all 4 of them. But of course, I'm going to be looking to add them to my collection because this is my staple color, so I will never stray from this color somewhere in the house. So I picked those up. Okay, and so also I guess I'm gonna have to jump over to Amazon. Well, I'll come back because I like to keep the stores consistent. So this was from Hobby Lobby. And then also from Hobby Lobby, I am doing, you guys know, the Boots and Bling theme. And so I brought you guys a beautiful Christian Dior Boots and Bling Mo Better Blues themed tablescape. So cute. And it also kind of gave me like a head start on creating my own centerpieces for 50th birthday party, and I used in that centerpiece these beautiful floral bushes with the multiple blues from Hobby Lobby. These are $17.99 at 40% off, and every time I go in that they're 40 off, I've just been grabbing some. So I know I felt like I needed about 10 to 14 just for my mental, but I may or may not need that many, because when I was doing the centerpiece, it didn't take as many as I thought to make them nice and full. So I have at this point, I think 10. I may go back and get some because I know next week they will be back at the 40. So I may grab a couple just for my own sanity, but I love these, okay? And so tying in with the blue before we get to Amazon, it's another gift from one of you, and that's my sister Tangi. She sent me a picture and asked me if I needed these, and I was like, yeah, bring them over, because she knew the thing that I was doing. And they are first, she sent me, brought over 2 different florals, and I want to say she said she never used them. I was like, you got them for me. You was thinking about me when you got them. That's why you had them. Thank you, sis. I love them, as I told you when you came over. But these are so pretty, guys. I had never seen a blue, I think this is an orchid, but look at how perfect they tie in with, well, this is something else she sent too. How perfect they tie in with the florals that I already have. That variation of blue, guys, this is so pretty. So she purchased 4 of them for me. So they will be probably styled on the dessert or food table in some way, but I love these, love them. So she got me 4 of those, and then she had these beautiful dark blue, not sure what type they are, but there are 3 of these, and of course they'll be styled in the same centerpiece, but they will definitely be utilized. But how pretty are these blues together? So cute. Gonna love playing with those. Gonna love them. So thank you again, Tangi. I love those. And so now, guys, we're gonna get into, actually, for this haul, I only have a couple of things from Amazon, and then I'll close out with the final catch of the day, or catch of the week, I'll say. So from Amazon, I told you guys I was going to be doing some gardening, and I was watching one of my YouTube sisters, and she has a fairly new channel, but I have really enjoyed her content. I'll put her name on the screen. I can see her face. Is it Risha? At Home with Risha, At Home with Tisha. One of those, but I will share her link. Beautiful home, has a beautiful design aesthetic. But she was out on her patio doing some refreshing, and she showed these beautiful, or these cute little gardening bags. She's growing a garden as well, and she was using these black gardening bags. And so I took to Amazon and I picked them up. I used her link and I got these, and I think they're going to be perfect for what I want to do. So they come in a pack of 4, and they were only like either $5.99 or $6.99, not much at all, but you just insert your dirt. And there's some type of repellent or something in them that I don't want to quote her wrong, but she said there's something in them that keeps the insects out, and I thought that's really neat. So I'm still going to use the repellent in the soil itself, but I thought these were really cute. It's like the perfect little something to start the gardening in. Again, started my hand. This is the first hand at this, y'all, so we're going to see how this goes. But I picked up 4 of these for each of the items that I have: the cucumbers, carrots, tomatoes, and lettuce. And we'll see how it goes, because she showed like some of her harvest, and it was really neat to see them grow in those bags. So now I can't put it back. Well, I guess I don't need to, because I'm going to probably go pick up my soil. Can't do it this weekend, honey. I may do it sometime, but I need to get the soil. I might do it midweek, but I need to pick up some soil from Home Lowe's and get that started. And so then the final thing from Amazon, guys, were these beauties, and they are some teal florals, and they are perfect they were perfect with that tablescape. Again, if you haven't seen a tablescape, do yourself a favor and go back and check out that tablescape. But I got these from Amazon. They came in a group of 10. I think they were $9.99 or $14.99, but they were absolutely perfect. So now let me share with you the final thing. All right, guys, shout out to my girl Tawana. She is such a blessing to me. Her and Tangi, I told you guys, they're my kind of people. They look out for me. If they're out and they see something that they think I would like, or something that I've mentioned, they're gonna shoot me a picture, and I say, yeah, I want it. They grab it without hesitation, and we do the transaction. I pay them back, or some of them they give to me, just whatever. But I am grateful and thankful nonetheless. And I have put out a PSA in the last shopping haul that I was looking for this more of this particular item. And Tawana was out and she saw them and she was like, hey sis, they have what you need. Do you want me to grab them for you? And I was like, absolutely. And it is none other than these beautiful bow plates, guys. You would have seen these featured in my Tiffany & Co. tablescape. Again, shameless plug, if you have not seen that, go back and check that out. Both of them. Check out the Christian Dior inspired or Kentucky Derby, and also check out the Tiffany & Co. They're both really, really pretty tablescapes, and I love the way they came out, so much so that I had a hard time taking the Kentucky Derby / Christian Dior one down, but I knew I needed to get the content out because I promised you guys 2 looks, and I did deliver. But sister girl delivered for me. She was able to pick up 6 of these, so I have a set of 8 of them for or in the event that I want to style up something in the form of dining with them. And I kind of feel like it's gonna be a little something coming in the dining room with these because they're so pretty. They were $4.99 from Ross, and I think she said she picked up a couple of them from Home Goods, which I didn't see any in my Home Goods, but they are so pretty. And I'm so thankful. And their tablescape came out just amazing. I loved it. Yeah, these are all from Ross. I picked it up. No, this one was from Home Goods, and it was on clearance there for $3. And that one says Charming Home, and that's something how I don't see a difference in them. This one is called Bow Tie, but this one is called Charming Home. But there is not a difference in the design at all. Let me show you guys so you don't think I'm just talking. Okay, here's one that has this clack-a-lackin'. So this one is the one from Ross, $4.99, and it is by the brand Bow Tie. This one is from Home Goods with the bow on it, and it is called Charming Home, but do you not see that they are identical? And this one was on clearance for $3. They had it marked at $6.99 original price, but it was on clearance for $3. But they are both very pretty, if I do say so myself. I love these. I'll be using these for many years to come. I just think this is a beautiful trend. Some trends I think will roll over into a classic realm, and I think if it's like a neutral trend, neutrals never go out of style. And so for me, this will be in style, not just for the bow, but for the gold and white combination alone. That's a real classic color combination, so I can see myself using that for a long extended period of time. And it's not just like a set trend that you have to like use it in that moment and then it goes out of style, because a lot of trends, you know, come and go, but this is going to be classic and timeless in that it has that beautiful gold trimming, and that's always beautiful for Christmas, Mother's Day, or whenever you just want to set the table or have family over, because you certainly eat out of your good dishes. You want to eat out of your good dishes. I remember growing up, and my grandmother had a beautiful set of china that she used to clean for this wealthy white couple in our hometown, and Miss Brooks would often gift her with things. We had this beautiful set of china, and honey, for the life of me, Grandma would not let us touch that china. It was in her shift robe, as she would call it, and we could only just look at it, and the only time you touched it was when you took it down to clean it and put it back in that cabinet. But I remember saying as a little girl, when I grew up, I'm gonna eat out of my good stuff. And so that's kind of the mindset I have, like I'm eating out of my good stuff. Like when I have family and friends over, we're eating out of our good stuff. Like you buy it to enjoy it. So that's your sign, sis. Eat out of your good stuff. Drink out of your good glasses and enjoy your life. So that is it. That is all, y'all, for this amazing shopping haul. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I want you to go ahead and get yourself prepared. Set those notification bells, because the second portion of this is going to be all kind of fabulosity, honey. It is a boots and bling phenomenon. You don't want to miss it. I got some beautiful gifts again from some of you all, some dazzling beautiful pieces to wear and to style with, and I cannot wait to share with you and bring this beautiful boots and bling theme to life. So till the next video, guys, I want you all to stay safe, remain royal until you click on again for some more royal shenanigans. Have yourself a blessed and beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.